A lot of folks in our area suffered a lot of losses with Hurricane Ike. Is there going to be something that's going to allow them to take an additional credit?
Well, no, it's actually a deduction, Jose. If you had damage which was not reimbursed, you may be able to get an additional tax deduction for that Hurricane Ike loss. And what's really exciting this year is that even people who take the standard deduction will be able to take a casualty loss if it's over $500.
Okay, who's eligible for that?
Anybody who had loss that was not reimbursed by insurance or other means, and it's over $500, they'll be able to take the loss. Now, the loss is determined by the drop in value of the property before and after the hurricane, and there's some other limitations, but it's reported on Form 4684.
So you would have to request that particular form?
Yes, you need that form. You have to report it on that and include it in your tax return.
What about those who were the victims of Ponzi schemes, of fraud schemes?
Well, something unprecedented has happened here. The IRS has actually come out in advance of people trying to take their losses in their tax return. They've come out with a revenue procedure and a revenue ruling saying that people may be able to take up to 100% of their losses if they're not reimbursed by insurance or other means. And what's interesting about this, in the past the IRS has usually argued that these were capital losses. In this case, they said people will be able to take an ordinary loss, not only on the principal that they lost, but also on the phantom income that they may have reported in prior years.
So give us an idea as to how much more someone might be able to make, because you just said that they could take off 100%.
Well, it's a deduction, and so it's based on your tax rate. So, for example, if you lost $1,000 and you're in the highest tax bracket, you might be able to get $350 back. And so 35% would be the most recovery. But, you know, right now, I'll take 35%.
And you and a whole bunch of other folks as well. Certified Public Accountant Bob Martin, thank you so very much. Great information on Tax Tip Friday.